It's in the game. It's week 3 of the National Football League, and we'll see Robert Spillane. He put up numbers last week with a 9-tackle performance. It's the Raiders and the Steelers on Sunday night.
Now from a field that will host Super Bowl 58 come February, there's a good look inside Allegiant Stadium just off the 15 here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. It's an early test here after 2 losses to start the season, and a game they probably really need.
Obviously, no way do they want to get to 0-3.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Pickett now on first down.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Pat Freiermuth, the intended target.
And now it's second down.
We take a peek at the list of inactives for this week's game. And gosh, this early in the season, Charles, injuries already accumulating for this squad.
You got to wonder in this organization, are they just saying to themselves, well, hopefully we're just getting them out of the way early so we can make a late season push when we have everyone back. It certainly feels that way with the number of injuries they've had already.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5.
And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10.
Second. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game.
North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
And Najee going to have a Steelers first down as he's going to get this up to the 20-yard line. Here's Pickett. And that nearly intercepted. The free safety roaming into position, almost had it, but it's second down.
Harris running straight ahead. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down. On the draw, it's Harris. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On the give, this is Harris. It's a room to maneuver. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now Pickett.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
On 2nd down, this is Harris.
59 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
1st down, and they go back to Harris. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Najee Harris, his 3rd.
With a little over 2 minutes to play in the 2nd quarter, the offense gets ready to take over.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. A short one there to Freiermuth.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. This is Harris on the draw. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on 2nd down. They hit him with the draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
But you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on 2nd and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field and they're only thinking one thing, get to the quarterback. Oftentimes you can bypass him with a running play. Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
Pickett going to bootleg it. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Here's 2nd and 10. Pickett sets up play action. Here's a diving catch right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Pickett back to the air on second down. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on third. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Pickett trying to get his guys up quickly to the line of scrimmage. First and 10, here's Pickett. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Boswell's kick is good, and that will do it. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. And even 100 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Pickett back to throw. And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down. They hand this off to Harris. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 12 yards that time, and a Pittsburgh first. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. There's a nice move. He does it one more time. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from drawing level. You can talk about certain guys just having a nose for the end zone. He's one of them, and he was not going to be denied there. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Looking to throw, Pickett. And that
is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And out across midfield down to the 45. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. On the delay, here's Harris. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. They'll run, here's Harris. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
153 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Pickett will look to throw it here. A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But
you're watching the
defenses
NFL
are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out
Las
to
Vegas.
Brandon
Welcome back,
and
everybody.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Here's Harris. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Pickett.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Trying to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because at least you're there, knocking the ball away. Offense isn't possessing it, making plays downfield. And you just continue to harass the receivers, harass the quarterback, and maybe the big play does occur down the road. They converted twice on third down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
So here we go. On now is the kicker, Chris Boswell. This to break our 4th quarter tie. Boswell's kick is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Here's another carry for Harris. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 2 straight runs of 5 yards, 1st and 10.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Now Pickett.
Here's Johnson with a reception. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a first down in field goal range already. They'll run with Harris.
Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
Harris. Going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk.
They'll try to run with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he is going to have a Steeler first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it.
This offensive line starting to win up front. You win that battle in the trenches, you can kind of wear them down here late.
So you bring in the second part to that equation, and that's the big running back, the big bruiser, who can get more than what's blocked and break a few extra tackles and gain yardage.
And now here's a sneak, maybe looking to run a little time. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put...
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for Pittsburgh, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2.
It's week 4 of the National Football League, and the focus is on Najee Harris. He really helped drive them a week ago with a 3-touchdown game. It's the Steelers and the Texans, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston.
Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Houston Texans.
Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers, nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
Pickett to throw on first down. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Pickett on 3rd and 1.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
Will Anderson
in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man.
So on 4th down, the Steelers going to bring in Braden Mann to punt.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Pulled in at the 24. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter.
Off the play fake, here's Pickett.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Back to throw, Pickett.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. And they will score. Pick 6 for the Texans.
After the pick 6, here's Pickett to try again.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
So a tremendous play there defensively to force the turnover and turn it into 6 points. But now while that was going on, we do have an injury there on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Pickett. Got an open man, it's Pickens.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run again with Harris. And he's got some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
A nice carry by Harris, who had tougher sledding than in his Pro Bowl rookie season, but still topped 1,000 yards as a Steeler sophomore. As Pittsburgh tries to climb back to the top of the AFC North, he remains a player that their offense relies on.
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw complete there to Johnson.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Harris running straight ahead. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
48 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run with Harris. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Najee Harris. Pickett now on 1st down. That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Completes this one to Pickens.
And he's got this down to the 35. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. On the draw, it's Harris. And he's got room.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. On the give, this is Harris. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
1st down, and they go back to Harris. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Najee Harris
with his 2nd touchdown of the game. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the 1st half.
To the air on 1st down with Pickett. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. Now Pickett.
Man open is Robinson.
Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Allen Robinson.
Touchdown. Allen Robinson. As the 1st half is winding down.
And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of...
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
But Charles, for them, pretty good 1st half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their 1st drive in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, and believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it is really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Harris.
84 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And Najee going to have a Steelers first down as he'll get this down to the 35-yard line.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Pickett's throw complete to Freiermuth.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 20-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8.
A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Here's Pickett.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Pickett now, third and goal.
He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up fourth down.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his fourth down call.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
First and 10, here's Pickett. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 22. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10.
Looking to throw, Pickett.
His throw incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Second and 10.
They hand this off to Harris, and he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
This is Harris.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 125 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run again with Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down.
I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Pickett. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. Interception. This offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down.
Here's Pickett.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
On 3rd down, here's Harris.
And he is going to have a Steeler 1st down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it.
He's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll run. Here's Harris. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a...
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
Pickett down to a knee, and that is going to do it. And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory, and that's exactly what they accomplished here today.
The trip home so much sweeter, isn't it? All the noise they heard before, how tough it is to win on the road, how tough it is to play in this stadium, how hyped up that crowd's going to be. They just used it as fuel, came in full of confidence, believed in themselves, and got it done.
So for the Steelers, it'll be a .500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Texans,
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and the spotlight is on Najee Harris. He's coming off a track meet kind of week, just a bunch of yards and frequent trips to the end zone. It's the Steelers and the Ravens. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
Well, the weather not fully cooperating here in Pittsburgh, but that has not stopped Steeler Nation from filling the stands at a rain-soaked Acrisure Stadium. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. Meanwhile, for the visiting Ravens, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
Pickett back to throw. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. Pickett will look to throw it here. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Pickett.
Johnson's got it complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
The Steelers had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
Now here's another carry for Harris. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's Harris. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Kyle Hamilton picks it.
The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
George Pickens, the intended target.
And it's second down.
You look at this Baltimore defense.
They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And when people talk about facing a challenge,
Pickett in trouble, and down he goes. Odafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills. Pickett and the Steelers in need of a big play here. 3rd and long after the sack.
They'll set up to throw.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann.
Take it at the 37. It's a 41-yard. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't. But they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
And we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit, but how about guys who are maulers? Because that's what you want in short yardage situations, and we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30.
55 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. On the delay, here's Harris.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15.
Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Harris running straight ahead. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
So Pickett is off to the sideline, and Chris Boswell is on for the Steeler field goal try.
From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Still searching for that first breakthrough, and I thought this might...
Pickett to throw on first down.
And it's incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Back to throw, Pickett.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Lots of incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
This is Harris, and this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop. So we've reached the intermission, and what right now is a...
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
This taken in at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Steeler offense now with the football first here to begin the third quarter. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace off it. Pickett.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
The throw over the middle taken in, and they're able to get this one across the 35. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Throwing on third down. Here's Pickett. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Open man there is Darnell Washington.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. This offense struggling here in the second half. They have not scored yet. They'll try to change that here. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Odafe Owe able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. The Steelers send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. He'll take it at the 42. And just shutting him off there. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
But that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
88 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Pickett on 3rd and 1.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harris.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Now Pickett. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Off the play fake, here's Pickett.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. Boy, excellent coverage there. Last week he had the interception. One reason why he was the AFC Defensive Player of the Week.
So no jokes about not having hands, right? Because he got the pick last week. This week, he's knocked down a ball in this game so far. Let's even get an interception as this one continues.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That's a first down and then some. A 32-yard pickup.
And the Steelers first down.
Pickett, he's going to throw it again.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Here's Pickett.
Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
And this is just outside the right upright. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
First and 10, here's Pickett. Here's one deep for Pickens.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. This is Harris on the draw. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Pickett looking to throw on 2nd down. A quick reaction as he catches it off the tip. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. On the draw, it's Harris. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 1 yard is the gain, and it's good enough for a Pittsburgh first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Looking to throw, Pickett.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And to the 49-yard line, but no further, and obviously he is well short of the first. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Pickett, 4th down, desperation time.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. The Steelers try. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
No, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well.